can we just go through what Safe Children's Coalition does?
It is part of the foster care system here in Sarasota.
Okay.
So they help place children. They help get kids counseling. There's a whole lot that they do. And I don't even know everything. And that is why next week on Coffee Talks, we're going to have Kristen Candle and perhaps someone else from Safe Children's that can come in and give us a little more information.
Okay.
But what our goal as a partner with them is we really want to raise awareness for the need for foster homes. It's huge. Sarasota is really in dire need of foster families. And so that's our main goal, is to get that awareness out. That being said, these kids need backpacks to go back to school, and we're so good at it. That's the one thing about Suncoast, is we ask for something, it shows up.
Yeah.
So last year we got like 1,600 backpacks, which was
what
probably
was the goal?
More.
Like 1,000 or something?
We were hoping for maybe 1,200.
Okay.
You know, because I think that's what we had done the year before. And people were just buying them in bulk and shipping them here. And so it was crazy. But the teens go, and Publix provides the innards. And so the teens, the school supplies. And so the teens go around, and there's signs on the wall like 2 of these, 4 of these, 6 of these. And the kids basically just get them and stuff them. And then we throw them in a huge pile.
Like literally a mountain.
A mountain of backpacks. And so they go around the room and they do it. And we ran out of supplies before we ran out of backpacks.
Wow.
Which is also very good, because when they have to go pick up children, they can take a backpack instead of a public sack. And like, here you have, you know, a few minutes to pack all your worldly goods into this.
Right.
But it's a little better than handing them a paper bag.
Right. Well, you mentioned that somebody came up to you and said that they were one of those kids that had a trash bag or a Publix bag full of their school stuff. And
that's what he said. He came up and he said, we were just advertising, you know, oh, bring a backpack. And I'm out at the table and people are bringing in their backpacks. And this guy walks up to me and he is literally just water shedding. And he said, that was me. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what? And he said, no, I was that kid that had that Publix sack full of my crap for the first day of school. And he said, and, you know, kids didn't necessarily go, oh, you must be a foster kid. And he said, but they were like, you're poor. You know, and everybody's got their shiny new backpacks. And he said, you just felt different and off. And it was a horrible feeling.
Right.
And we don't want anybody to feel like that.
Right. So this backpack and school supply, it provides kids with just the feeling of confidence on the first day of school, that they're not going to be singled out.
And they don't look different than the other kids. And not only that, you know, the people who have these kids in their home, it may be a family friend or a relative, or it may just be a foster situation, or the kids may be in a group home. But you know, I was telling you earlier, I think they get like $100 if the child is over 12 for clothing and supplies. And if they're under 12, I think they get less than that.
Wow.
And so a backpack can be a big expense, you know, when you're looking at, well, you need socks and underwear too. So that offsets the cost that these people put out for their kids too. So
that's
important.
Just one of the things that Suncoast is doing for Safe Children's Coalition, which obviously, like you said, is an amazing thing. People really step up and do that. So there is going to be a backpack drive.
There is in July. The first 3 weeks in July, we'll be collecting them. And then the week after that, our kids will stuff them. And then that gives time for the social workers to get them to the kids before school starts, which is early this year, August 12th.
Yeah.
So that's why we're bumping it up.
Okay. And you'll have like a big booth out there and stuff.
I think my walls are still around somewhere.
Hopefully. Because they're cool walls.
They're cool walls.
So you'll have an area set up so people will be able to find you in the Grand Hall. But if they don't do backpacks, they can donate money and you'll go out and get backpacks.
And then I actually have a great company that's helped me for the last couple of years buy them in bulk. So I'll take cash too.
Awesome.
Yeah. So we'll help the kiddos out.
That's really cool. So you'll have Kristen on next week to kind of give more.
Next Wednesday morning.
Okay. Awesome. More about what they do.
Right.
And then what we're hoping to do.
And how to be involved. If you want to become a foster parent, or you're just curious about being a foster parent, she'll have information about what that means.
And that's their biggest need.
Big. These kids need a place to stay. While their parents work things out.
Very cool. So people can find you about the backpacks.
They will find me. They will hear more about it as time comes on and start collecting them and bring them.
Bring it.
Bring it.
Bring it, Suncoast.
Do it.
Whichever camera's on here. Okay.
Which one?